evening, everyone. It is I, Eibbor Nanahcub. Okay, that was a lot of fingers, but it's okay. It didn't hurt that bad. I'm lying. It hurt. Oh my gosh. But, welcome back to another very special video. That's right, we got ourselves another birthday again today, guys. Running back into the flourish of birthdays? Don't know, we'll have to see. But I took a little break from it because everybody decided to not have their birthdays so close together. But today, we're celebrating Tae's birthday, or Ote, or however you want to say it. I know there's a lot of different ways to say it, but today we're celebrating the Guitars to Poppin' Party's birthday. And one of my favorites, too. Not the favorite, but pretty dang close. But that's for later, because these are the 5 reasons why Tae should be your best girl. Moving on into number 5. Costumes. Okay, so this one's a little bit lower on the list than a few other people. And this is because she doesn't make the costumes like Rinko or Remy, who kind of get a little bump up for that, but she still has some awesome costumes anyway. So it's already on there. It's got to be on the list. Can't not be. That and the fact that if Tae can figure out a way to put a rabbit theme into her costume some way, shape, or form, she's going to do it. So I got to give her points for that, too. Got to give her the claps. But I don't know. Every time I see one of Tae's outfits for the live performances, it's always got like an optimistic vibe. I know that sounds weird, but it's always very, very lighthearted. Very, like, bubbly. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. My favorite way to go about it is like the second Dreamfest card she got. I love that card like no end. It's great. But all her outfits are always just amazing to see. And it works for Tae. She's great. But moving on into number 4. Singing voice. Now, okay, this one's a little lower than other people as well, because this one is just because Tae doesn't get as much singing parts as some of the other girls do in the bands. Like, Poppin' Party usually, like, shares lines. Like, they're all equally sharing on their stuff. There'll be songs that, like, do duets kind of stuff. And there's no problem with that. But like, I've noticed that Poppin' Party kind of all, like, universally shares songs. And I'm totally down with that. That's a cool concept. I love the fact that it's just like, oh, well, you get a part in this song, and then Kasumi has, like, 90% of it. No. It's like, my favorite example is, Keep On Moving. I think that's what it's called. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but the season 1's song that they were trying to play, I can't remember the name of it. Gosh dang it, I think it's Keep On Moving. But just the fact that literally the majority of that song is actually not Kasumi singing, and it gives all of them just a part. And Tae's got a really interesting singing voice, so it's really cool to say. But it also puts her at a little bit of a disadvantage, because it's great, but it's also a unique sound. So either you take it or you leave it. And sometimes I'm down for it, and sometimes it's like, okay, not bad. But, you know, it's not that it's bad. Tae is not bad singing. Singing and playing guitar automatically puts her up on the list high anyway, because that's hard as heck to do. But, moving on into number 3. Personality. Now, this one's high up there, but it's not number 2, like a few people. But this one's high up there because the fact that Tae is like chaotic neutral. If you know those terms, she is chaotic neutral because she can flip a switch and just go into a completely different mode at the drop of a hat. But usually she's always this aloof, kind of just like in the moment kind of person, and just like this calm, just chill kind of person. But at just the drop of a hat, she is intense, dedicated, and focused on something. And then in another moment, she is like, my favorite example is whenever Space was shutting down, and she was having that breakdown about Hanazono Land. I was just like, oh no, somebody fixed Tae. This is kind of spooky. That was hilarious. I love that. But it's just, I love it. And Tae can actually, and that's what makes it great. She seems like she's most of the time just a very, like, I don't want to sound rude, but like an airheaded character who's just kind of like, you know, she's just in the moment. She's not entirely thinking about what she's doing. She's just doing it. But also at times she can be super freaking helpful and super freaking kind and just observant of her I almost said party members. We're talking about dungeon crawling now. No, talking about her band members. She can literally notice a problem and help somebody with it, and it's great. I don't know. Tae's one of those characters I've just seen, like, she's always surprised me, because it's always just, I'm always expecting Tae from, like, season 1, just crazy, out there, just wacky talking, and also that, too, I didn't mention that, but yeah, she'll just go off on a tangent. It's just like, oh, she's off in space, we're gone. But yeah, Tae's great. But, moving on into number 2. Guitar play. Okay, so if any of y'all know me, you should have known this was going to be high up the list. In fact, it's number 2, as you've just heard. Because why? Tae is insane. Tae, or Tae, whatever you want to say, I'm going to say Tae. But she is insane on the guitar. And it just astonishes me every time I hear, like, a new song. It's like, oh, there's a song, It's not as crazy as Mocha. Mocha is still up there as the number 1 when I think of, like, how insane guitar playing can get. Raka's getting up there, don't get me wrong, but Mocha's still just, like, she just goes with it and just goes. But Tae has got some ridiculous part. My favorite one to point out is the opening solo for God Knows. Because, oh my gosh, just playing that one for the first time, I was like, how? I was having trouble playing the game, let alone hearing Tae just shred the heck out of that one. I was like, good lord. That, and she has a huge amount of diversity in her playing, too. Because you have, like, the boppy kind of fingerstyle that sound, not fingerstyle entirely, but sound of it in, oh my gosh, why did I forget this one? Pop and Shuffle. That's, like, one of my favorites, and I almost forgot it. Like, they have that kind of, like, this jaunty kind of jumpy style in Pop and Shuffle, and then you go to, like, Teardrops, which is, like, an actual, like, kind of, like, harder riff kind of thing, and I was like, man, they're just going all over the place, and I just love it. It's great. That, and also we cannot forget that Tae taught Kasumi how to play guitar, so we gotta give her points for that too. Because she basically kept the band afloat. Because I don't know how the band would have gone if Kasumi was the only guitarist trying to play just from her learning. Pretty sure she would have got there. No hate towards Kasumi. I'm just glad that Tae is here to bring out some heavy stuff. That, and just, like, I was talking about, like, changing, like, styles, returns. That's something that she wrote, and it is very, like, not poppin' party. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, this is completely different. Especially whenever it's paired up with Dreamers Go on the single that was put out. Like, literally going from Dreamers Go to Returns, it's like, mood shift. This is not good. We're going to sad territory. But yeah, she's just great. I love what she can do with the guitar. I almost love what she can do with guitar. My English is broken, but yeah. Tae is crazy on the guitar, and I wish I could play just a little bit as good as she could. But, moving on into our final, number 1. That's right. If there's anything that you guys should know about Tae, at any point in time, is it rabbits. Usagi, rabbits, whatever you want to call it, she is about it. Heck, I even mentioned it earlier in the list, because of how much she's about it. That is the one thing that I thought was hilarious. I remember seeing, like, in the first, I'll go back to the first season, because, like, that's why I love the fact they gave Pop and Party their own season to kind of get fleshed out in, whereas the second season and third season kind of splitting it up between everybody. But just the fact that, literally, I love the fact that whenever Tae had that concert, it's just like, oh yeah, I'll bring my boyfriend. It's like, oh wow, that's surprising. I have not seen a dude at all in the series, and now this one character's got a boyfriend. Okay, cool. And then just brings rabbits, like, the what? That was the biggest moment. Contemplation. Like, what have I started watching? But no, yeah, that's something that is Tae's spirit animal. That makes sense too, because, like, raps are always just, like, chill, calm, and just kind of, like, just relax, but also just spring into action at just a drop of a hat. Makes sense. It makes entire sense. But yeah, Tae is crazy, and don't get in between her and her rabbits, or there will be problems. You will not be invited to Hanazono Land. That's final. Oh my gosh. Alright, guys. But I think that'll do it. Another great birthday video today. Always fun to do these. And happy birthday again to Tae. Tae, whatever you want to say. I don't know. I can't pronounce Japanese words right. Because, But yeah, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. Getting to talk about one of my favorite guitarists in the game. I'm always happy to do that. That, and I just love it. Tae was originally, like, my main waifu at first, like, in this game, because in this game. Well, yeah, I watched the anime before I played the game, so I was just like, oh my gosh, she's awesome, and she rocks the guitar. But then Arisa kind of, I flipped between all of them at first, because I felt bad for Saya because of her mother's problems, so I was like, and she kicks it on drums, don't get me wrong. And like, and Remy, I loved Remy just for shy, poor old Remy getting dragged around to everything. And of course, Arisa being the tsundere, and Kasumi just being lovably adorable. All the Poppin' Party are great, but Tae is great. I got off track, I'm sorry I ranted, but oh my gosh. But I always like talking about these things, and I always like to talk about my guitar playing girls too. Don't worry, we're going to get around to RAS and Morphonica. I just got to get some more information on them, because don't get me wrong, I really want to do videos for masking Rocky, what did I just say? Raka and Rui, and all of them, just all of them. I want to do all the videos. But until next time, guys, I'll see ya.